2. Ever wonder what it would be like to live in a world that looks perfect on the surface, but underneath, something is deeply, fundamentally wrong? Welcome to the world of dystopias. You've probably seen them in movies like The Hunger Games, The Giver, or even WALL-E. These aren't just sad stories, they're warnings. And today, we're going to break down the 9 key ingredients that make a society dystopian. Understanding these will change the way you see these stories and maybe even our own world. First up, the big one, a totalitarian government. This is where the people in charge don't just make the laws, they control everything. There's no voting, no debate, just one person or a small group with absolute power. Imagine a world where the government decides what job you get, who you marry, and even what you're allowed to think. In The Giver, the elders make every single choice for their citizens because they believe they know what's best. Freedom of choice is a thing of the past. Next, we have social stratification. This is a fancy way of saying society is split into the haves and the have-nots, with no in-between. Think of The Hunger Games, where the lavish, wealthy capital stands in stark contrast to the starving, working-class districts. You're born into your group, and you stay there. This division is a clever tactic. It keeps people from uniting. If everyone is busy fighting for scraps, they won't team up to overthrow the leaders. Third is the loss of individual liberties. In our world, we value freedom of speech and privacy. In a dystopia, those rights are gone. An element. Number 4. Environmental decay. Many dystopias take place after nature has been destroyed. The air is toxic, the water is poisoned, or entire species are extinct. The movie WALL-E is a perfect example, where Earth is just a giant mountain of trash. The setting itself becomes a character, showing us the grim consequences of neglecting our planet for the sake of so-called progress. Fifth, on our list is technological control. Here, technology isn't a helpful tool, it's a trap. It's used for advanced surveillance, propaganda, or even mind control. Instead of connecting with people, characters might be forced to interact with screens that feed them government-approved messages. The very tech that promised to make life easier ends up making it more controlled and less human. 4. But it's not all hopeless. Element 6 is the resistance movement. In almost every dystopian story, a small group of rebels sees the truth and decides to fight back. Think of the Rebel Alliance in Star Wars, a small, scrappy group taking on a massive evil empire. These characters represent hope and the unshakable human spirit, willing to risk everything for freedom. 7th, we see the loss of personal identity. To maintain control, dystopian societies try to make everyone the same. People might be given numbers instead of names, or forced to wear identical uniforms. In The Giver, people don't even see color. By erasing what makes us unique, our style, our names, our talents, the government makes it easier to treat people like interchangeable parts in a machine. Arts. 8th element is a post-apocalyptic setting. Most dystopias rise from the ashes of a great disaster, a world war, a deadly plague, or a natural catastrophe. This backstory explains why people were willing to give up their freedoms in the first place. They were so terrified after the world ended that they traded their rights for a promise of safety. Finally, and most importantly, is the reflection of societal concerns. A dystopia holds up a dark mirror to our own world. Authors take a real-world problem like pollution, social media addiction, or inequality, and ask, what if this got as bad as it could possibly get? They aren't just telling stories about a scary future. They're sending a powerful message about the world we live in right now. So, the next time you watch a movie or read a book about a perfect society, keep these 9 elements in mind. You might just start seeing these warnings everywhere. Thanks for watching, and do you and forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world.